So welcome back again to Game on Hay. The game we're going to focus on now is the one between South Africa and Bangladesh, which is the game that will be played first today in Abu Dhabi, starting in a little bit more than half an hour's time or so. So two sides, well, Bangladesh looking for their first win, if at all possible. South Africa looking to consolidate position in the group where they need these points to try and edge towards that semi-final place if they possibly can. So if we have a look at for Bangladesh, some of the bowling, because if you're going to compete in this game at all, if you're going to compete in any match, you need decent bowling. Mustafa Azhar is one of their more experienced, one of their more talented players.
Of course, and the way he has bowled, we can see his 4 wickets against Umar here. Of course, he's wicket to wicket, he has got pace, some variation. गोल भाई कुछ कहना चाहेंगे आप मुस्तफिजुर रहमान के बारे में?
आई थिंक आपने जिस तरह उसको पहले मैच में देखा था कि अच्छे एरिया को हिट कर रहा था, स्विंग पे ज़्यादा वो कोशिश करता गुड एरिया को, जिसको अगर आप देखें तो उसको अर्ली ऑन स्विंग भी मिला था और वेरिएशन का बड़ा ज़बरदस्त यूज़ कर रहा था, जो कि बाद में लेटर ऑन हम उसकी जो ना वो चीज़ मिस कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि एक तो वो कंसिस्टेंट लाइन के साथ वो बॉल नहीं कर रहा, लेकिन और बड़ा इफेक्टिव बॉलर है थ्रू आउट द ईयर्स। उसने बांग्लादेश के लिए बड़ा परफॉर्मेंस किया और वन ऑफ द की प्लेयर है ये आज के मैच में इनके लिए, बांग्लादेश के लिए। तो आई थिंक लेट्स सी कि आई होप कि वो आज बांग्लादेश के लिए कोई जो वंडर्स कर सके।
और पेस भी ऐसा है कि वेरिएशन का फ़ायदा इनको होता है, जैसे आकिब भाई ने बात की, अगर आपका पेस ही 120 हो तो वेरिएशन इतने असर नहीं करते, तो अच्छी पेस भी है इनके पास, वेरिएशन भी है, कंट्रोल भी है।
डेफिनेटली मतलब वो बहुत परफॉर्मेंस है इसकी, अगर आप बात करें थ्रू आउट बांग्लादेश के लिए। उसके बाद आईपीएल में भी बहुत ज़्यादा परफॉर्मेंसेस है उसकी, और नया बॉल जो है उसका अच्छा अंदर आता है। हमने देखा ओमान के खिलाफ जो बॉल अंदर आया, लेकिन उनकी जो सबसे अच्छी क्वालिटी है कि जो उनका स्लो वन है, उनकी रिस्ट जो है ना वो बहुत फ्लेक्सिबल रिस्ट है, और एज अ बैट्समैन आपको उसकी इतना लेट वो करता है कि आपको नज़र नहीं आता, और उसी में वो ज़्यादा लोगों को डिसीव करता है, जिसकी वजह से वो सो सक्सेसफुल है। और उसके बाद एक्सपीरियंस होने के साथ साथ जो है ना उसके डेथ में वो यॉर्कर भी बहुत अच्छे करते हैं। यही तो वंडरफुल बॉलर।
आई थिंक इसका जो स्लोअर होने का जो एडवांटेज है, एक तो ये कन्वेंशनल बॉलर होता है ना कि जिसका एक्शन थोड़ा सा इजी होता है, उसको पिक कर सकते हैं आप, उसका स्लोअर वन भी। इसका जो रिस्ट पोजीशन है ऑल द वे ये तो हिलता है जिस तरह वो स्पिनर का मुरली करता है ना, तो इसलिए इसका जो स्लोअर वन वो ज़्यादा इफेक्टिव है, इजी एक्शन नहीं है।
बिल्कुल। और राशिद भाई क्या समझते हैं, बांग्लादेश प्रॉब्लम दे सकती है साउथ अफ्रीका की टीम?
जो पिच देखिए ना उसमें थोड़ा सा मुश्किल लग रहा है, थोड़ा टर्निंग हो तो या बहुत स्लो हो तो वहाँ पे बांग्लादेश को एडवांटेज हो सकता है, लेकिन इस गेम में कुछ नहीं कह सकते। लेकिन जो पिच नज़र आ रही है, साउथ अफ्रीकन जो बैटिंग है और जो बॉलिंग है, स्पेशली रबादा हो गया, नोकिया हो गया, उनके लिए पिच में बहुत कुछ लग रहा है। तो इसलिए मैं समझता हूँ कि इतना ज़्यादा साउथ अफ्रीका को ज़्यादा एडवांटेज इस पिच की वजह से लग रहा है।
So Rashid bhai thinks that the pitch is going to support South Africa. What he has seen from the pitch report, that it will not be very easy for Bangladesh to put South Africa under much pressure.
So I was just thinking just now with these two teams, obviously. Viv, yesterday you mentioned how much you support the underdog. Now, looking at the table in this group with South Africa and Bangladesh, they are both full nations, but if there is an underdog today, it's Bangladesh. So are you with them?
Well, for sure, you want to see these teams do well, because if we need to improve international cricket, we need these teams to beat some of the guys at the top of the order where cricket is concerned. But you were speaking about Mustafa earlier. When he first came on the scene, that individual, in my opinion, he looked a class act. I think injuries would have stomped his progress for some time. But seeing him back, he's such a loose and just magnificent action. Everything just looks so simple. And I think having him back in the Bangladeshi team, certainly he would cause some problems for any batting team.
Aaqib?
They got, I think, the weakest, you can say, bowling. Though they have the resources, they have 3 decent pace bowlers like Mustafiz, Robel, and Taskin. But I don't know, so far they're not getting the right combination. They're playing their spinners, but those spinners are just finger spinners, apart from Saqib Hassan,
who is
not there in
the tournament,
all of the tournament,
injured in the last game.
And
so now
they have
major player.
They have nothing in their spin department. And surprisingly, I don't know the reason, because Bangladesh should be producing more spinners than the medium pacers, because they're not strong, they're not tall, so they must be focusing on producing leggies, Chinamen, mystery bowlers, but haven't seen. I mean, it's been like more than 30 years they are in the circuit, but still their focus is I don't know where, but not producing good spinner, because the pitches in the domestic cricket are slow, low, help spinners, but still they're failing to produce quality spinners. What they should be. And if you see South African, they have the #1 spinner in the world, Shamsi, and still Maharaj is a very decent spinner. So their bowling is very, very dangerous, because once you have two 145 plus bowler, Nokia and Rabada, helped with Shamsi and Maharaj, it's going to be tough for Bangladesh.
I've seen them in the Caribbean against Kimo Roach and some of the other West Indian pacers, and they didn't look too comfortable. So I guess with Nokia and Rabada, it won't be a difference.
Yeah, it is. I mean,
yeah.
And if Bangladesh wanted to do well, I don't know, they have to play 3 seamers. Maybe something they can get out of the Abu Dhabi pitch, because spin department is gone, because Aaqib is not there. So I think it's South African today.
I mean, sadly, obviously, the loss of Aaqib also weakens the batting, because he's got the experience, he's got the talent. He's not had a great tournament in the Super 12s, I don't think, so far with the bat. But potentially you want that conversation we've already had today about having experience to draw on and to look up to and guide you. I mean, they're going to be missing an important cog in their wheel there.
Of course, and I think the middle overs now for Bangladesh, whether it's batting or bowling, that's a big vacuum for them to fill at this level of the tournament. And that's why, I mean, I guess Aaqib was a bit injured. That's why he was promoted to open the innings in the last match, because we were all talking about why they changed the batting order. So now I think we know, because he's no more there to serve Bangladesh in this tournament. कितना बड़ा obviously बहुत ज़रूरी है साउथ अफ्रीका के लिए इस मैच को जीतना, क्योंकि वेस्ट इंडीज फिर एक दूसरी टीम है जो उन तक पहुंच सकती है अगर ये मैच वो हारते हैं.
देखिए जो इंग्लैंड ने किया ऑस्ट्रेलिया के साथ, उसके बाद साउथ अफ्रीकन को होप हो गई है कि हम सेमीफाइनल में आ सकते हैं. नो डाउट ऑस्ट्रेलियन टीम बहुत अच्छी है, लेकिन सब कॉन्टिनेंट के लिहाज से देखते हैं तो ज़्यादा अच्छा कॉम्बिनेशन जो लग रहा है वो साउथ अफ्रीकन का. उनके पास जैम्पा है.
राशिद भाई सॉरी, आपकी बात को रोकना पड़ेगा, हमें लाइव टॉस की तरफ जाना है. टॉस के साथ रेडी हैं अबू धाबी में.
Out there in the middle, Bangladesh, South Africa, just about ready for us to get started. And hey, I tell you what, every single game has been absolutely fantastic to watch, because so much rides on it. The captains are ready, and so is Mark Nicholas.
South Africa riding on the crest of a wave. Bangladesh clinging on to hope. Out in the middle here, Jeff Crow, the match referee from New Zealand. Temba Bavuma, the captain of South Africa, and Mahmoodullah, the captain of Bangladesh. Temba, you've got the coin.
Tails. Tails called. Heads, South Africa.
Or ball.
What's the plan?
We're going to have a ball first.
What's that?
There's a bit of grass on this wicket. Looks a bit different to the other ones we've played. Also, that's generally been our trend, look to chase.
Yeah, and some games here have been won, I think 6 out of the last 8 by the chasing side as well. I mentioned there in the intro the crest of a wave. That was the most fantastic finish to the game the other night. David Miller must have lifted you all.
Yeah, definitely. That did the world of good for our confidence. It's good that the batting was able to bring it home. So, I mean, we'll keep trying to ride with the momentum that we've got on our side.
And useful for you to be able to use your quicks, which are very much a strength.
Definitely. I mean, looking at the wicket, we're hoping that can assist our quicks and they can exploit whatever's there.
Yeah. What have you done? Any changes?
Same team.
Same team, so no problem with injury. There was a rumour about Tabrez and a groin problem. No problem at all.
No, Shams is good. David's also good. He's recovered from his calf strain, I guess. Everyone is good.
If you could pick one thing to improve, what would it be for today?
Fielding.
The fielding, lovely. Okay, have a great day.
Thank you, man. Cheers.
We bring in Mahmood. Would you like to bowl first?
Yeah, I would have bowled first.
Yeah, what have you done with your team?
I've got two changes. Mustafiz is missing out, resting today. Nasum comes in, and Aaqib is obviously injured, so Shamim comes in.
The Fizz is resting. It'll be much missed, and also Aaqib as well. It's a major player to lose.
Yeah, definitely. I think Aaqib has been one of our main guy to go to for our team. But I think, having said that, I think probably it's a very good opportunity for all of us to step it up now.
How do you feel now, motivation-wise? Is this a case? I mentioned clinging to hope because it's still mathematically possible to make it to the semi-finals, or do you feel it's just the pride of Bangladesh cricket on show here at the World Cup?
Yeah, definitely. I think that the 3 games that we have played, I think in 2 games we were very close to get a win. But I think, having said that, we still need to play for our pride, try to get some wins under our belt.
And a great opportunity to play against an interesting South African side. They had a great win the other night. You like the idea of upsetting some of the major nations?
I think we would like to play some very good cricket. That's what we are asking for.
Have a great day today.
Thank you.
So the news out